This is my vote for one of the greatest scenes Disney ever animated. At first glance, it's just a funny moment between Tarzan and Jane, and compared to the breathtaking spectacle found throughout the rest of the movie, it seems almost forgettable. But that's exactly what makes it so impressive. But with just 2 characters and 13 seconds, these Disney animators created one of the most deceptively sophisticated scenes ever animated. Every line was deliberate, every detail had a purpose, and once you start noticing them, it's impossible to watch this scene the same way again, because hidden inside this quick moment is one of Disney's greatest animation tricks.
Stay back. Don't come any closer. Please, don't. What are you doing? No, please don't. That tickles. No, get off.
To understand why this scene is so great, we gotta talk about the people who drew it. This is Ken Duncan, and he's an animator who also happened to be a really great actor. All of his characters have distinct designs and movement styles that make them specific and feel real. Meg from Hercules is really standoffish, so he had her look away from people when she would actually talk to them. And for Jane and Tarzan, he specifically wanted to create a funny and feminine character, so he's inspired by 1940s actresses and other people in his life. And with that, he was able to create some really incredible scenes. Tarzan, on the other hand, was animated by a team in France led by another animation legend, Glen Keane. And yet, despite the distance, they still came together to make an awesome scene. It's a prime example of an advanced animation technique called clarity. It's not flashy, but only master animators can pull it off without you noticing it. And this scene is an absolute masterclass in clarity. In visual storytelling, ensuring the audience knows exactly what's happening at all times is crucial. There are so many things happening in this one shot, yet you never really get confused, because everything about how the characters moves guides your attention in a really subtle way. Let's break it down. But before we do, make sure you're subscribed. It starts with this kick. The sudden movement forces your eyes to her leg, and then both characters look at her foot, so naturally, you do too. Perfectly setting up a little Tarantino moment here. Around this time, Tarzan's animation gets really small. Like he's barely moving, which brings your attention to her reaction. And then finally, his eyes lead you right back to her leg and dress for the kick line. It all feels completely natural, but every second is carefully planned. You thought you were choosing where to look, but the animators made every single decision for you. They call this concept clarity. It's one of the hardest skills to master because it's just so subtle. Ken Duncan and Glen Keane's teams pulled off an incredibly complicated scene and made it feel completely effortless. And that's what clarity looks like. You never feel like the animators are directing your attention because they've gotten so good at it that you think you're choosing where to look yourself. And that's why I'll never stop coming back to this scene. If you got another animation scene that's a masterclass in clarity, let me know. I'd love to break it down next. In the meantime, check out these videos for more.